In a quiet countryside village surrounded by green fields and dusty roads, there lived a poor young man named Daniel. Daniel's life was far from easy. After losing his parents at a young age, he had been forced to survive on his own. He lived in a small wooden shack at the edge of the village. The roof leaked whenever it rained, and during the cold season, strong winds slipped through the cracks in the walls. Every morning before sunrise, Daniel would wake up, put on his worn-out clothes, and walk several miles to the town market. There, he earned a few coins by carrying heavy sacks, unloading trucks, and helping merchants move their goods. The work was exhausting. Some days he returned home with just enough money to buy bread and rice. Other days, he went to bed hungry. Despite his struggles, Daniel never complained. The villagers respected him because he was honest, hardworking, and always willing to help others. Whenever an elderly neighbor needed assistance, Daniel was there. Whenever a child dropped a coin in the dirt, Daniel helped them find it. Whenever someone was in trouble, he offered whatever help he could. Many people wondered why such a good man remained poor. Daniel would simply smile and say, "One day, God will open a door for me." Years passed. Life remained difficult. One evening, after a particularly long day at work, dark clouds gathered overhead. Rain began pouring heavily as Daniel walked home. The roads quickly turned muddy. As he hurried along the roadside, something caught his attention. Partially hidden beneath a bush was an old brown envelope. The envelope looked valuable. Daniel picked it up and wiped away the mud. Written across the front was a name, Mr. Edward Harrison. Beneath the name was an address in the city. Daniel was curious. The envelope appeared old, but well preserved. He carefully opened it to identify the owner. Inside was a handwritten letter, a small brass key, and a faded photograph of an elderly man standing beside a large oak tree. Daniel immediately realized that the contents might be important. For a moment, he considered taking the letter to the local post office, but something told him that the owner should receive it personally. The problem was that the city was over 100 kilometers away. Traveling there would cost nearly all the money he had saved for food. That night, Daniel lay awake thinking. The next morning, he made a decision. He used almost every coin he owned to purchase a bus ticket. The journey took several hours. As the bus entered the city, Daniel stared in amazement at the tall buildings, busy streets, and luxury cars. Eventually, he arrived at the address written on the envelope. Standing before him was a massive mansion surrounded by iron gates. 2 security guards stood at the entrance. When they saw Daniel's worn clothes, they immediately stopped him. "You can't enter here," one guard said. "I only need to deliver this letter," Daniel replied. The guards laughed. "Do you know whose house this is? Mr. Harrison is one of the richest businessmen in the country." Daniel remained calm. "Please, this letter belongs to him." After several minutes of arguing, one of the guards reluctantly agreed to inform the owner. To Daniel's surprise, a luxury car soon arrived. An elderly man stepped out. It was Edward Harrison himself. The businessman looked at Daniel, then at the envelope in his hands. His eyes widened instantly. "Where did you get that?" he asked. Daniel explained how he had found it. Mr. Harrison carefully opened the envelope. As he read the letter, tears filled his eyes. For several moments, he could not speak. Finally, he whispered, "This letter, I have been searching for it for over 20 years." Daniel was confused. Mr. Harrison invited him inside. The mansion was larger than anything Daniel had ever imagined. After serving him a meal, Mr. Harrison explained the story. The letter had been written by his father shortly before his death. Years ago, the letter had mysteriously disappeared. Inside, his father had left instructions regarding a hidden safety deposit box and several family assets. Without the letter, nobody had been able to locate them. The small brass key was the key to the deposit box. The next day, Mr. Harrison visited the bank. When the box was opened, everyone was astonished. Inside were legal documents proving ownership of a large piece of land, valuable investments, rare jewelry, and several business agreements. Over the years, the value of these assets had grown tremendously. The discovery was worth millions of dollars. Mr. Harrison knew that none of it would have been recovered without Daniel. A week later, Daniel received an invitation to return to the city. When he arrived, Mr. Harrison welcomed him warmly. "You spent your last savings to return." Mr. Harrison handed Daniel an envelope. Inside was a large check. Daniel was shocked. It was more money than he had ever seen. Tears filled his eyes. "This is too much," he said. Mr. Harrison smiled. "No, this is only the beginning." Instead of simply giving him money, Mr. Harrison offered him a position at one of his companies. Daniel accepted. He worked harder than anyone else. He arrived before everyone and left after everyone else. He studied accounting, business management, and finance during his free time. His supervisors quickly noticed his dedication. Within a few years, Daniel received several promotions. His honesty and leadership earned the respect of employees and executives alike. Eventually, Mr. Harrison appointed him as one of the company's senior managers. The business flourished under Daniel's guidance. Profits increased, new branches opened, thousands of jobs were created. One day, Mr. Harrison called Daniel into his office. The old businessman was preparing for retirement. "I have watched you for many years," he said. "You remind me of my father, honest, humble, trustworthy." Then he presented Daniel with documents making him a partner in the company. Daniel was speechless. The poor man who once struggled to afford a loaf of bread had become a business owner. Years later, when Mr. Harrison passed away, Daniel continued growing the company. He expanded it internationally and became one of the wealthiest businessmen in the country. But wealth never changed him. He remembered the hunger. He remembered the cold nights. He remembered the leaking roof. He remembered the people who had helped him. So he built schools in poor villages. He funded hospitals. He created scholarships for children who could not afford an education. He helped struggling families start small businesses. Thousands of lives were transformed because of his generosity. One day, a young boy asked him, "Sir, what was the secret to your success?" Daniel smiled and held up a framed copy of the old letter. "My success began the day I chose honesty over opportunity." The boy looked confused. Daniel continued, "Money can make a man rich, but character is what creates lasting success. If you do what is right, even when nobody is watching, opportunities will find their way to you." And so, the poor man who once had nothing became rich, not only in wealth, but in respect, gratitude, and the lives he touched. Moral of the story: a single act of honesty can change the course of your entire life. Wealth may come and go, but integrity creates opportunities that money alone can never buy.